Suicide is the second leading cause of death in teens. 50% of people with mental illness develop it by the age of 14, and an additional 25% develop it by the age of 24. 13.8% of teens have seriously considered suicide at some point in their life. And out of all of these kids that are struggling, only 1/3 of them will get help. I think it's obvious to say that this is not as rare as we think it is, and we need to get these kids help, which is why I am bringing the Share to Save program to Peetz. When I was 16 years old, I was ready to take my own life. I felt so alone, and I felt like the world would rotate so much faster and better without my weight and my problems holding it back. I felt like I was crazy, and I felt like no one would know what I was going through. But the truth is, I was surrounded by people just like me who were struggling as well. But society puts mental health in this box that makes us think that if you have depression or anxiety or if you're bipolar, then that means that you're crazy and you don't belong with the rest of the world. And I felt like I could not do anything about it, and I just let my problems hide away. So I ask you to join me on April 18th at 6:00 p.m. at Peetz School to have the conversation. It's time to take mental health out of that box and onto the table, and to show our kids that if they are struggling, they are not alone, and that by asking for help and for getting help is not a sign of weakness, but rather a sign of extreme strength. So please, join me and others like me as we share our struggles of mental illness and the steps we took to get the help that we needed.